Salutations gamers, Bazil here. Big thanks to Shriggs of the YouTube channel Shrigsable for animating the intro for us. This brand new map, Legacy of the Fullfire, was introduced in Beta Weekend event number 3 in structured PvP. This can be an 8 versus 8 map. 2 sides, red and blue. Each side has an equivalent of 3 paths. The red has these 3 paths shown here. The quickest one is the quarry, shown at the bottom side of the map. Graveyard is equal distance to both red and blue, waterfall being the red's longest distance, the quarry being the blue's longest distance, the graveyard still having the exact same path, and the waterfall being the closest to the blue base. So if you're on the blue side, you want to try and take the waterfall first. If you're on the red side, you want to try and take the quarry first. Or you guys can just both Zerg rush to the graveyard and then go from there. Whatever works. Alright, let's take a quick look at my specs. If you need a quick reference, top left corner of the screen, the entire match. 20 points into Deadly Arts, 20 points into Acrobatics, and 30 points into Trickery. This was the very first spec I tried this beta weekend. It worked out okay, but there are a lot of other matches to go through, and I found a better spec later on down the road. Also, keep in mind, as we're watching this, this was the very, very first match I played once the beta started. So, a lot of changes and just a lot of stuff that really happened. This first engagement, I did horrible. I just did really, really, really bad. Now, right here, the Elementalist is charging Churn Earth. Hold and release to make Earth churn, crippling nearby foes before unleashing a seismic wave that damages and bleeds them. This will do a crap load of damage if you do not dodge this. Luckily, I was able to. That was the only thing I really was able to do right. I was able to use a part of my dodge, and there you go. I did use my withdrawal heal, which is still really, really good. Unfortunately, I was not able to get off the needle stun there because the warrior knocked me down. I am not dodging out of the warrior's spin, which is damaging me heavily, and that really kind of led to my eventual death because I was taking so much damage to me. And unfortunately, the Elementalist is going to finish me off with Arc Lightning. I'm cutting away most of the death scenes unless I revive. Now, this, I don't know where I'm at. This is, again, the first time I played this, so I was like, I have no clue where I'm going. Now, Beta Weekend event number 3 went really, really well. PvP was down quite a lot, unfortunately, but beta is beta. They were not, I don't think they were prepared for the swelling of people. They gave out close to like 1 million beta keys or something like that, so it was ridiculous. I did just change to Ice Drake Venom. That way I have a little bit more control versus casters, because I did see there were a lot of casters in this matchup. Unfortunately, it didn't help me much because I was so rusty at the Guild Wars 2 combat. I'd been playing a lot of Smite, so I wasn't used to dodging. I was just used to just kind of running in a straight line and hoping to God they don't hit me. So yeah, this is called camera rotation. At least I call it that. You really want to make sure you're moving your camera left and right to really make sure that you're not going to get duped from either side. As you can see here, the quarry, you can actually come up behind the rock left or right side and have the high ground there as well. I wanted to see how long this was going to take to actually just kill myself. I think it took about 1.5 minutes. It's kind of ridiculous. And yeah, it did not end well. So I break in, and I notice there's a couple guys coming for me on the mini-map this way. It's you know, unfortunately, it's the same actual composition, which really sucked. I'm not going to slow this down because I just get my butt handed to me, and it was just not a pretty picture. I mean, there's so many things going on the screen, I just die. It's just not good. Alright, so cutting away here. I really, really enjoy this map. It really kind of plays off a lot of the classic, just kind of King of the Hill and the Domination style maps, because you are able to actually go into the keep and kill their lord for extra points. You got to kill the guards surrounding them as well, and you also have to kill the lord, which gives a substantial amount of points, which is really, really nice as well. I just found this map to be really enjoyable when I actually did play it. This warrior battle is really, really interesting. There's going to be a couple things I'm going to have to show you guys in really super slow motion. I'm doing a pretty good job here. I should be dodging a little bit more. See, right there, I could have dodged that. No sweat. Just kind of keep this in mind. Watch. Alright, we're going to reverse it and play it in super slow motion. I'm knocked down right here. And then as soon as I see him jumping, I'm like, oh crap, he's going to try and knock me down again. If that would have hit, that probably would have killed me. I was able to evade it at the very last second. You're able to evade skills pretty down to the very last microsecond. I have found that the servers are really, really good at kind of calculating things at very, very small microseconds, which is really nice. ArenaNet has done a fantastic job doing that. Keep in mind, this is something that you need to pay attention to that I did not notice. Just kind of keep watching the battle here. I'm doing a good job at juking the warrior and really kind of focusing on him, but see, there's this mage right here that comes in, and he's so small. I don't think I noticed him because I'm not used to the Azura being actually in the game right now, unfortunately. Now, his bleeds actually finish me off, but I am able to dodge quite a few of them. My heal actually comes up just as the last bleed tick is about to hit me. And unfortunately, I hit it. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to survive. I'm good. I hit it. And unfortunately, I die. But I'm able to actually get back up. So we're going to speed this up here just a little bit here. And kind of watch as how I don't use my dodge appropriately in most of the fight versus the Elementalist. Now, another thing is here, he actually has Armor of the Earth on, which Armor of the Earth is a really, really good utility for a mage because you protect yourself with the Armor of Earth and you gain protection and stability. You cannot be knocked down, pushed back, launched, stunned, dazed, floated, sunk, or feared. So he's pretty much immune to all CC. I should have saw that before I threw Scorpion Wire, or that would have actually worked. Another thing you really, really have to watch right here. This is a very, very important skill to always look out for. This creates a stone right in the middle of the battlefield for 2 seconds. You have 2 seconds to get out of the way, so this is a very time-sensitive spell. The name escapes me for some reason, I apologize. But I'm able to actually dodge out, and as I dodge out, he dodges with me. So that's actually kind of a smart read on my part, but in turn it was more of a, well, I need to get out of here, and that's the only direction I was going, so I dodged anyway. And unfortunately, he dodged the wrong way, and I was able to kind of do like a ballet type of thing with him, and finally able to take him out. Unfortunately, I did not use my dodge as well as I should have, and I actually do get the kill. So, the match is going to end here shortly. As you can tell, we get our butts handed to us. 500 to like, I think it was like 200 at the very last. I don't think we get to 200. But some thoughts on this map. You really need a lot of communication with this. I found that the first day and a half, a lot of people still did not understand this map. A lot of it, people tried zerging, which did not work very well. People tried to just hold 2 points and not attack the Lord, which is really bad because the Lord, again, gives a lot of points, which is really, really nice. We're actually going for the Lord right now, just as the game ends. So, unfortunately, we did not utilize the mechanic. We actually didn't know about it until about now. Someone in chat was like, there's a NPCs we can kill here, and we're like, whoa, let's try and get them here. And unfortunately, it did not end in time, but that's okay. It really is all about just learning the experience and learning the really fine nuances of what you can really do in structured PvP. There's just so much has been added this last beta. This map was added. There's a ton of new world versus world features, which is really awesome. But it's just I'm amazed with what ArenaNet has done so far in just this short amount of time that they have to get ready for this. I'm just so impressed. ArenaNet, you guys have done just a phenomenal job. Alright, so moving on. I want to apologize for the lack of videos that were supposed to be up about 2.5 days ago. Unfortunately, my modem decided to start puking on me, and I had to go and switch it out. So that took about a day, and then I had to really just kind of buckle down and get some housework done, which didn't take as long as I thought it was going to, but I had to kind of clear out the windows and stuff, so that was fun. But, yeah, guys, there's a lot more videos to come. I have over 405 gigs worth of match footage and just footage in general. So, until next time, guys, take care, God bless, and I wish you all the best on the battlefield.